Hey everybody, Britton from Perci here. I want to make a quick video to show you the new A+ content generator tool that we've just added to Perci. This tool will generate all the text and all the alt text for all the standard A+ modules that you have. Um, it's currently in beta, as I mentioned, so it's free to use and unlimited. It's only for pro and business plans right now. So get in, give it a try, and I hope you love it. I'll just go through an example here of how to make some A+ content modules for one of your listings. This is the screen that you'll see when you start. You can get to this page just at the top, this A+ content generator link at the top. Um, the first thing you need is you need a saved listing. So just like in Amazon Seller Central, you make your A+ modules and then they attach to a listing that you have. Perci makes A+ content off of listings that you have saved. So this is my dashboard here. I've got all these listings I've created. I'm going to make one for this camping stove. So I'm going to go back to the A+ content generator page. And the first thing I'm going to do is look at all my listings here, which are saved, and I'm going to scroll down and find camping stove, and I'm going to click it. If you have a lot of listings, like so many that you can't scroll through, you can also search here and narrow things down. So when I click that product listing, this all loads up. I'm going to change this so it's not getting me distracted. So on the left, you're going to see all the product details that Perci has saved. So the name, all the product details, the brand, and all the SEO keywords that you used in this product. That'll be important later, you'll see. So we've got all that automatically in. If you want to play around with it, you can certainly add things, but usually that's fine. And now we'll look over here to the right. So here is where our content's going to get generated. Each of these windows is a module. You can have many different modules on your listing, as you know, so you can click here to add more modules to generate. They all sort of are self-contained as one little unit. So rather than like it works in the generator where you click once and everything comes out at once, you can generate each module individually here. The way this works is you have a drop down that allows you to pick which module you want to create in this little window. So you could do single left or single right image. You could do 4 images and text. You're going to notice that the amount, the format of these inputs changes depending on which module you create. That's because each module has different outputs. So 4 images and text has 4 images, and they each have, a headline and a body and alt text. Other ones like standard text, that's just one text block. So you only need one input for that. Generally, for whatever module you're creating, we require you to put some inputs in because we're matching this usually to images that you're going to use. So Perci needs to make sure that what it's writing is matching up to the image that you're putting in. In addition to that, we're generating alt text. So we want to make sure that the SEO keywords we're using for that are going to match the image that is going to go into Google search. So the first thing you do is you pick the module that you're creating, and you'll see different topic structures that come up. Maybe I'll do 4 images and text as an example. So we're going to enter topics here. Usually with something like a 4 images and text, these are going to be thematically related topics. So if this is a camping stove, I might be basing this module around different use cases, for instance. So I might be having one image that's backyard. So maybe I could just write for backyard. Maybe the next image is the stove in a campground. So maybe I'll say for camping. This next one might be for hiking. Maybe it's a bit big for hiking, but you never know. So maybe I'll say for hiking. And then this last one could be for car trips, maybe. These don't have to be really complicated. They're just like bullet topics, so you can sort of put basic thoughts there. Or if you want to get really specific about what each module is going to say. You can put a lot of detail in there if you like. But this is enough for Percy to understand what we're trying to get across here. So we've got our topics in, and I'm going to hit generate so you can see what comes out the other side. Great. We've got our 4 images and text copy here. I'll just go through, and I won't get into all the details of everything because each module is different. But for every module, we've got every field that you will need to have for that module, and we've matched them up. I know this is sometimes a little confusing. We've matched up the titles of these sections to the titles in Seller Central, so you can just copy and paste these out. So for image 1 in 4 images and text, each image has a headline, it's got a body paragraph, and it's got alt text. So these all have specific length limits. They also have, for instance, the headline. You can put a lot more in a headline, but we've looked at the module design to try and make sure that we're actually giving you the length text that's going to work best in that design. So we aren't trying to maximize the amount of characters in every field. We're trying to give you the best, most readable thing possible. So this is all designed so that you can quickly check this, hit copy, and put it in the same titled field into Seller Central in the A+ content module, and you'll be good to go. So you can see we've got a headline, we've got a body paragraph, and we've got alt text. I'll quickly touch on alt text because that's a common thing across almost all the modules. This is alt text that's for Google, not for Amazon. So we're using the same keywords that you have in your main listing, but we will reuse the top keywords. We can use them over and over again for different images. It's not limited in the same way as Amazon SEO is. What is important is you want to get the most relevant keywords for the image that you're using here. All Google sees is, hey, here's an image, here's the alt text. How does this match up? So what Percy's doing is taking the image topic that you give, and then it's matching the most relevant keywords possible here to use as the alt text. So that's really helpful. I think that can often take a lot of time. The same thing here for image 2. We've got the headline, the body, and the alt text, image 3 and 4. This is one of the longer ones, so you can see how much time it can save. Then the next thing you do is go to the next module you need to write. Maybe we'll do a single left-right image, and you can do it again. So maybe for this one, we're highlighting a feature that's really great. So maybe this one has an electric starter. So maybe this is the topic here is electric starter makes cooking easy and fast. Excuse me. Then we'll hit generate. And this is a little more detail here. So Percy might expect that the image you're using is zoomed in on the electric starter, or maybe it even has some graphic design around it. Cool. Ready, set, ignite. I might even just take out that, just go ready, set, ignite. So yeah, that looks good to go for me. You can rewrite any of these. You don't need to change anything. You can just hit rewrite and it'll happen again if you want. And then once you've got all your modules as you like them, you've copied them out, you can save this A+ content up here, and it will reappear when you reload this listing. So if I hit save and finish A+ content, maybe I go back and do some other things in Percy, and I come back a few days later. I can load back camping stove, and here's all my A+ content. That's the A+ content generator. We're really excited about this. It was requested by a lot of you. Please go in and try it. Let me know what you think. As always, we're constantly building and upgrading and making Percy better. So I love to hear from you. That's all for today, and chat to you soon. Thanks, everybody.